Okay, let's learn a few system maintenance commands that you could be using when you're working on a system. I'm going to open the command prompt in administrative mode, and I will change the size of the text. Our first command is going to be who am I. It displays the name of the computer and the username that we are signed in as. Our second command would be echo %user domain, and it just displays the name of the computer. Our third command would be echo %username, which displays the name of our user that we are logged in as. Another command is system info, which displays several bits of information about our computer, including the operating system name and version, and our virtual memory available. Check disk with an F switch. This would check the Windows files and tries to make sure that they're not corrupted and tries to fix them if we did it, but I'm not going to do it right now. So I'll type in and press enter. defrag.exe space /? because I want to read about the defrag a minute. You can see all kind of switches and the options and what they do. Down below is an example on how to use it. We'll use the first one, defrag C drive /u/v, and as you can see, it's starting to analyze my drive, but I do not want to do this right now, so I'll hold control and press C to cancel. We can open up the clean manager, which is disk cleanup. There's lots of interesting tools inside the Windows System 32 folder to be explored. I sped this portion of the video up by 350%, so yours would probably take a lot longer. You can check mark everything here, and as you can see, total amount of space you gain is 13 gigabytes for me, so I can free up 13 gigabytes of data by running this to get the junk off of my computer, but it could delete your restore points if you had any. If you check mark all of the boxes, you can click each one and read about it and see what it does. But basically it tries to get the clutter off your computer and make it run faster. See cleaning temporary Windows installation files. Most of these commands can be ran straight from the command prompt in safe mode as well. System properties protection.exe in the System 32 folder. You can turn on system protection and be able to create restore points and set the data to use the max data for your restore points. I'm not going to do it, but you could if you wanted restore points on your system. You can tap rstrui.exe to restore your computer to an earlier date if you had any restore points, which I don't. You can ping google.com at any time if you would like to see if you're online or not, see if you get any replies. If you do, you are online. You can tap ipconfig menu to sign on if you didn't get any replies, or you could tap ipconfig release to sign off if you didn't want to be online, if you was having some kind of difficulty and you didn't want to file accessing the internet. You can go to your task list and task kill like we did in audio videos to kill processes. We can tap msconfig.exe and go to startup, open task manager, and we can view our startup programs that starts up when the computer turns on normally. If you see anything unfamiliar here, I wouldn't mess with it unless you know that you installed it and it keeps coming up. Then you can disable it and it will quit starting up with your system. You can type shutdown/S and it will shut down the system within 60 seconds. You can type shutdown/R to reboot your system, or shutdown/L to log off your username. We are going to type shutdown/S and it says you are about to be shut down. Then I'm going to cancel it by typing shutdown/A. That cancels the shutdown if you can get it typed before the timer runs out. That's always useful to know. You can type shutdown/S and declare how many seconds it'll take for it to shut down. You can put the seconds anywhere from between 2 to 2,000 or more. Now I'm going to show you, like, if you was logged in a username, you had your password remembered, and you forgot your password but you were still logged in, how to reset it. So we enabled the administrator account, then we logged out. Now we will log on the administrator account. And this only works if your original user that you had the password saved for was an administrator. I did this for a friend one time and helped her get back in her computer. Well, she was already in it, but she forgot her password, so if she ever lost it, then she wouldn't have been able to access it anymore. So we logged in and set it to something that she could remember. You can right-click the Start menu, left-click Control Panel, left-click User Account, left-click User Accounts again, left-click Manage Another Account, left-click on the username that you would like to change the password for, and then left-click Change Password. Since we're already an administrator on this account, we can change it without any questions asked. Now we'll see if it worked by opening up the command prompt, logging out of the administrator account. And anytime you want to disable the administrator account, you just tap the exact same command as you did to enable it, except you put no at the end of it instead of yes. Let's go to the main C drive and open up Windows Defender folder and find out what the executable name for that is. It is msascui.exe to bring up the Windows Defender, and you can see the settings: quick scan, full scan, custom. We can check out the settings and check out the real-time protection, which means that it protects us 24/7. There's lots of settings here that you can look at. and mess with for security purposes. Microsoft Security Essentials is a very powerful program that's capable of protecting you pretty well. You can also run a virus scan from the command prompt. I tapped more and I hold an enter for a bit here until I get down to see the scan tap command. There it is. So in order to run a virus scan from the command prompt, you would tap mpcmd1.exe -scan tab and then choose a scan to run. I will choose 2 for full system scan. And as you can see, scan is starting. So we could run a scan directly from the command prompt. And that may pick up more stuff if you're running it using only the command prompt because nothing else can start up. So we can really look around deep in your system. It's pretty good. I'll hold Control and press C to cancel it.
Og